Do you know how to become a millionaire by adopting some strategies in your daily life? How do normal people become millionaires by applying these rules in their life? Now I will tell you 20 secrets that will make you a millionaire also if you follow them like other great people. People follow them to become achievers. Number 1. Millionaires cash their dreams. The first thing that millionaires do is to have great dreams and a great destination. After then they work to fulfill their dreams but think only of great things. It's so easy to feel like the things we dream of don't matter because they are too far off or difficult for us at this stage in our lives, but your dream is worth pursuing. You are never too old, too poor, too young, or too sick to live your dreams. You might not get there the same way as others, but if you start to believe in your dreams and chase them now, you'll eventually get there. Allow yourself to dream. Allow yourself to imagine and fantasize about the kind of life you would like to live. Think about the amount of money you would like to earn and have in your bank account. Dreaming big can help you find meaning in life. You need to achieve anything you want in life. You always tend to move in the direction of your dominant dreams, images, and visions. So for self-made millionaires is necessary to have big dreams. Number 2. Think outside of the box. Think like millionaires, think like achievers. The beginning of greatness is to be different, and the beginning of failure is to be the same. Millionaires always think about that way of income that fascinates and enjoyable for them. By thinking outside the box and questioning the status quo, you'll constantly be considering how you could improve an experience, product, or service. This allows you to keep growing and can lead to intelligent and forward-thinking decisions in business. Thinking outside the box is more than just a business cliché. It means approaching problems in innovative ways, conceptualizing problems differently, and understanding your position in relation to any particular situation. Ironically, it is a cliché that means to think of clichéd situations in other ways. It's important to think outside the box so that you don't fall into someone else's grand plan. Wise people think outside the box, they make everything possible. Then your first step should be, don't make your own boxes. Think like millionaires without boundaries. Number 3. Turn passion into a profession. A successful person always chooses a profession wisely, according to his passion. So to be successful, the first thing to do is fall in love with your work. Try to make your passion your profession. Because you will always earn more from your passion. Passion not only drives you to enjoy your work but helps in overcoming obstacles in the workplace as well. Anytime you hit a bump in the road or begin to doubt your abilities, remember the positive effects of the work you are doing. When you find something you're passionate about or skilled in, don't take it for granted. Find a way to fit it into your career. Always remember why you started and where you want to end up. It helps you in self-made millionaires. If passion drives you, let reason hold the reins. You may find yourself in a career that you no longer enjoy, especially if you have been doing the same thing for many years. Or you may be just beginning a career and you want to follow your passion rather than start a dead-end job. Pursuing something you are passionate about in your work may be a great option for you, but you don't know where to start. Turning your passion into a profession takes some honest reflection, some good research, specific planning, and taking some steps as soon as you can. If you are feeling stuck, then do what it takes to make a change. All millionaires choose their profession wisely, which is their passion also. They love their work. Number 4. First, invest in yourself. All millionaires must invest in their skills to learn more. Because a part of all you earn is yours to keep, and if you cannot save money, the seeds of greatness are not in you. Developing the lifelong habit of saving and investing your money is not easy. Investing in yourself can increase your well-being, knowledge, and skills. If you invest in yourself, you can become a more experienced person and qualified job candidate. Investing in yourself is valuable for self-development. Within 1 year, you will be saving 10% and maybe even 15% or 20% of your income and living comfortably on the balance. All millionaires follow this strategy in their life. At the same time, your savings and investment account will start to grow. You will become more careful about your expenditures, and your debts will begin to be paid off. Within a year or two, your entire financial life will be under your control and you will be on your way to becoming a self-made millionaire. This process has worked for everyone who has ever tried it. Try it and see for yourself. Follow the rules of millionaires to become a millionaire. Number 5. Circle of professionals. All successful people remain between successful people. So they try to always remain in the people that are passionate and have the enthusiasm to do something great in their life. This will give them the motivation to choose the right path. Your circle greatly influences who you are, what you do, and how you seek your goals. As we are social beings, and one of the main ways we have of checking whether we are making progress and whether we are right is by looking at those around us. Everything involves relationships. Millionaires believe virtually all the problems in life will come as the result of entering into the wrong relationships with the wrong people. Virtually all great successes in life will be accompanied by great relationships with good people who help you and whom you help in return. More than 90% of your success will be determined by your reference group. Your reference group is defined as the people with whom you habitually identify and pass the time. Number 6. Consistency. All self-made millionaires start from zero but with great consistency. They always remain consistent about their goal, never fail, just get up and rise up. Consistency is the key point to success. The difference between success and failure is consistency. Because consistency is what leads to compounding, slow, incremental, constant progress. And with compounding, small gains compound on each other to create massive change over time. They believe, if you consistently and persistently do the things that other successful people do, nothing in the world can stop you from becoming a big success yourself. You are the architect of your own destiny. You are the master of your own fate. You are behind the steering wheel of your own life. There are no limitations to what you can do, have, or be except for the limitations you place on yourself by your own thinking. You become unstoppable and your success becomes inevitable. Number 7. Take risk. Self-made millionaires have a higher tolerance for risk. Rich people generally have higher levels of risk tolerance, openness, extroversion, and consciousness. But lower levels of neuroticism and agreeableness compared with people who aren't rich. All millionaires believe if there is no risk, no new achievement. In the business field, you should always be ready to take risks and for unexpected changes. Because ups and downs are part of life, and you should know how to move in this situation. Don't allow your current situation or surrounding to limit what you can do. You can achieve more than you can imagine. Take the risk and go beyond your imagination, surprise yourself. Number 8. Chase millionaires' success stories. According to research from Thomas Crowley, 85% of self-made millionaires read 2 or more books per month. While there's a time and place for leisurely reading, millionaires read books that encourage self-improvement. DeVionk mentioned that he reads for around 800 to 10,000 hours a year. Like most ultra-successful, he believes in lifelong learning as a must for any successful person and considers it an ongoing process. So try to learn the success stories of millionaires and billionaires, and follow these rules in your daily file. These stories force you to do something great similar to them. Number 9. Learn from failure. Self-made millionaires consider failure as the first attempt at learning. They think we will never fail if we do not start, so don't worry about failure. Try to learn from failure, and next time save yourself from the kick-out. We learn more from our failures than from our successes. Some of the best advice I've ever received was from an exceptionally successful individual who was the chairman of a large Fortune 500 company, Galloway says. That person said, "Scott, the best revenge is to live an amazing life. So don't focus on what's wrong with your life, focus on what you need to get to that point where you have a great life. That is the best revenge against the universe and anyone or any organization that has done you wrong." So millionaires learn from wrong decisions that help them to take the right decisions. Number 10. Unlock your creativity. All millionaires are creative people. They think creatively. They believe creative men always succeed in their life in any field, due to their thinking ability. So you should try to know about your creativity. Creativity is all about finding new ways of solving problems and approaching situations. This isn't a skill restricted to artists, musicians, writers, or right-brained thinkers. It is a useful skill for people from all walks of life. You are a potential genius. You are smarter than you have ever imagined. You have more raw brainpower and creative ability than you have ever used up to now. Your brain has 10 billion cells, each of which is connected to as many as 20,000 other cells by a complex network of neurons and dendrites. This means that the possible combinations and permutations of cells in your brain are greater than the number of molecules in the known universe. Your ability to develop ideas to help you succeed is unlimited. This means that your ability to succeed is unlimited as well. According to self-made millionaires, your creativity determines your worth. #11. Give yourself a tough target. Millionaires don't compete with anyone, they compete themselves. Always set a tough target, and try to achieve this target successfully. Successful people think about their goals most of the time. As a result, they are continually moving toward their goals, and their goals are continually moving toward them. They always think on paper. Sit down and begin writing out their goals and creating a plan to achieve them. This exercise alone can make you a self-made millionaire also. You need to have a target in order to judge whether you are making improvements. Setting unrealistic targets is a recipe for disaster. You, and anyone working with or for you, know what your capacity is, and what is or isn't achievable. Your targets should always be stretching and challenging, but not so far that they seem hopeless, as that will just be demoralizing. #12. Be honest with yourself. The whole key is to be honest with yourself, find the weak spots, work on them, and get it done. All self-made millionaires just honest with yourself, they honest about their goals. They think about what they can do for themselves, for the future, and then put all of their efforts into facilities themselves. Honesty is better as it is the virtue of telling the truth when wealth is just money which can be fair or illegal. Be perfectly honest in everything you do and in every transaction and activity. Never compromise your integrity. Remember that your word is your bond and your honor is everything when it comes to business. The first key to integrity is to be true to yourself, in all things. Be true to the very best that is in you. Being true to yourself means doing what you do in an excellent fashion. Integrity is demonstrated internally by personal honesty and externally by quality work. You can never have an impact on society if you have not changed yourself. All millionaires are influencers in society due to their honesty with their goals. Number 13. Try to climb from peak to peak. All self-made millionaires are happy with their success but never satisfied. They think satisfaction will stop them to move next, so they try to achieve more than more. Millionaires always focus on the movements, not the goal. Just as mountain climber who has reached one peak must go down into the valley before climbing to another peak, your life and career will be a series of ups and downs. As you've heard, life is a process of 2 steps forward and 1 step back. Keep reminding yourself that everything in your life moves in cycles and trends. Be calm, confident, and relaxed with short-term fluctuations in your fortune. Millionaires believe when you have clear goals and plans that you are working on every day, the general trend line of your life will tend to be onward and upward over the years. Obstacles don't have to stop you. If you run into a wall, don't turn around and give up. Figure out how to climb it, go through it, or work around it. You climb to reach the summit, but once there, discover that all roads lead down. #14. Health conscious. All self-made millionaires are health conscious. Because they know the key to happiness is a sound mind in a sound body. Boston says that having a shorter lifespan means that less healthy people have less time to earn money, provide for their families, and increase their net worth. People with longer life expectancies, on the other hand, have more years of compound interest on their side. Manny Stool, CEO of Moose Toys, says waking up early was life-changing for him. It was a struggle at first, but after about 2 weeks, I was waking up without the alarm, he tells me. I never got out of the habit, ever. No matter what time I go to bed, I always wake up early and exercise for an hour. Without good health, life can be miserable and no amount of success or money can make things better. Whether they're 40 or 80, billionaires maintain their health by exercising regularly. There is a 5-word formula for weight loss and physical fitness. It is simply this: eat less and exercise more. These are all millionaires who know how to maintain health to get wealth. #15. Get complete knowledge about your skill. All the millionaires know their worth, they know what is their skill. According to millionaires, you should have complete knowledge of what you want to do so that you can understand each up and down. If you know better, then you can do better. Keeping your knowledge and skills current is important to further your career and ensure that your level of expertise is up to date. Whether it is becoming familiar with new technology or developing soft emotional intelligence skills, professional development should be a priority. You cannot become good at everything right away, but you can identify the one skill that can help you the most and then throw your whole heart into developing that skill. Set it as a goal, make a plan, and work on becoming better in that area every single day. Millionaires believe their skill is their source of income, so they enhance their skills and keep practicing. #16. Make some rules and regulations. All millionaires have some rules and regulations in their life, they lead their life according to that rules. So you should also make some rules and regulations within your business to achieve the client's trust. Because of rules that man has made, we can count on things like ownership from one day to the next, and that allows us to count on things like being able to stay warm. Millionaires can often fall into two classes: those who have invented something new, or those who do something else better than anyone else. Millionaires take an extreme work ethic and, for many, quite a bit of patience. Millionaires are always learning, and if you have the chance to ask them, they will almost always say they are the student, not the teacher. The most common traits among our millionaires' work ethic and refusal to give up. Number 17. Try to get income from more source. Millionaires do not rely on a single job, they always try to more and more sources of earning. They believe with multiple sources they can multiply their cash. Having an alternate source will help enough for the future and achieve long-term goals faster. An alternate source of income also helps in planning the finances for future targets in a more organized manner. According to millionaires, having multiple sources of income can decrease your risk of losing it all. If the business to which you're dedicating all your efforts goes bankrupt or fails, you will lose your only source of income, and you will be left empty-handed. When you have several sources of steady income, that worry is reduced. It is important to make sure that your first business is mature and developed enough before you start focusing on an eventual second source of income. You've likely heard the expression, wealth begets wealth. Essentially, higher amounts of money and income will attract more money. Having multiple sources of income will allow you to invest a greater proportion in both your primary company and other new sources of income. In short, you will likely be able to scale faster because it is a virtuous cycle. 18. Don't spend money on show-off. Millionaires say showing off means a waste of money. They avoid show-off money and save money for investment to get more. If a millionaire doesn't budget properly and starts spending on personal chefs, expensive cars, and other luxury amenities, they will quickly run out of money. Sometimes millionaires, especially new millionaires, feel they have so much money that they lose perspective on what they can afford. If you want to grow your wealth, then one of the main things that may hold you back from becoming rich is wanting to show off. Number 19. Practice discipline. Most millionaires are disciplined people. They show discipline not in their office, but from getting up earring for body exercise to the sleep at a time in the night for mind relaxation. So discipline is not only disciplined, it's an attitude that can only adopt successful personalities. Stanley states that nearly all of the top 1% of wealth holders in America reported that being well disciplined was very important in explaining their socioeconomic success. Having the discipline to work hard and work smart allowed the wealthy to be more productive and have more focus than most. A disciplined person sets his or her sights on a lofty target, then figures out productive ways to reach the target. Self-discipline is the most important single quality for success in life and in becoming a self-made millionaire. 20. Show patience. According to millionaires, patience is very important in every field of life. A short-tempered person can never run an empire. Patience is your ability to wait without becoming annoyed, upset, or angry. It's when you exercise self-control rather than lashing out and complaining. You're being patient when you take deep breaths and seek inner peace after things don't go the way you hoped. Practicing patience is all about how you act. In order to build a successful business, you have to show patience. All the millionaires start from zero, but with great patience, they achieve the desired goal. That brings us to the end of this video. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit that like button. Subscribe to our YouTube channel for our future updates. Thank you for watching.